Good morning, Psalm 71, verse 18. Now also, when I am old and gray-headed, O God, forsake me not, until I have shewed thy strength unto this generation and thy power to everyone that is to come. So, when I read that verse, I was thinking more about my generation. I am a Gen Z, and my son, he is a Gen Alpha. I think that's what that is. But anyways, I was thinking more about my generation and future generations. So honestly, I see that as like with us, it's more of we need to we need to become something with ourselves. Doctors, nurses, a psychiatrist, the scientists. We need to become something with ourselves. So with the younger generations being raised, or with us raising younger generations and teaching them something, they'll take what we are giving them with a grain of salt and they'll make something out of it. You know, like I share with everybody else, I'm setting a foundation for my son. So right now I work for TSA. Please do not ask, because I am not able to speak too much about it. Because with me working for TSA, I do want to either become an entrepreneur, which is still on the table for me, as well as do other things in life in regards of being like in form of leadership, if that makes sense. It's just in form of leadership, taking initiative in regards of, just basically just taking initiative and having that form of leadership. I want to show my son, like, hey, it's okay to stand out from the rest. It is. It really is. I don't want my son to just be like, oh, well, that's a trend, I want to hop on it. Well, you can, but how long will that trend last before it's just like people are done with it? I be seeing things go in style for a little bit, out of style. I didn't know what my parents were talking about when they would say, well, that's not going to last long. And I'm just like, whatever. And guess what? They was telling me the truth. There was it was a specific brand. It was a Jordan shoe. I don't remember the number of it either. Please don't ask. I wear Jordans myself, but I don't wear that Jordan now. I think it was the 6s. But it was a Jordan that came out when I was like in 5th grade. That was a trend for like a year, and then it ain't come back up to par until like after I graduated. I'm like, what? I'm like, y'all was not wearing these for XYZ amount of time, and now it's a trend and it's fresh and X, Y, and Z. Anyways, y'all just riding the wave because y'all just want to be on it. Please. Psalms 71, 18. Please. Let's literally give the younger generation something to look forward to, including myself. I'm not just speaking for my child. I'm going to speak for any child that come up to me and say, Malika, I look up to you. Literally, my cousin, when she was 5 years old, she came up to me and she said, I look up to you. And I said, you look up to me, do better than me, please. I told her that, because I was just like, my little cousin looked up to me, now I gotta go hard, especially because I was in school. I was a sophomore. Talking about she looks up to me, and I was so heartbroken when she told me that. Like, I was proud, but I was heartbroken because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing for you to look up to me. But you look up to me, now I gotta go hard. Oh, she pushed me to get good grades. You push me to get good grades. You're pushing me to study. Like, honey, little does she know, she was my motivation. She literally Like when COVID hit, I had A's, B's, and 1C. And I'm gonna be honest, that 1C was in biology, but I had A's and B's elsewhere. And it's because of that push of motivation of her saying that she looked up to me. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. My generation specifically, we got to do something for ourselves, for this generation, for the next generation and the generations to look up to. You know, you guys are talking about making your mark and doing X, Y, Z, but where's the pressure? Apply that pressure. Apply it. And pursue it. Like, if you need to go back to school, go back to school. If you want to start your entrepreneurship, I don't mind supporting small businesses. I really don't. I do not mind. But, you know, we just got to create something within ourselves so our children can sit here and say, yeah, my dad did that, my mom did that, my aunt did that, my cousin did that, or my great-grandma did that. Like, you know, we got to, come on, guys, come on. We got this, and we can pursue it if we are dedicated to doing that. Peace.